Okay, we're going to turn the breaker off to the dryer right here, where it says dryer, obviously. And then we're going to turn this guy around. Take this off down here. We're going to open this back panel up. Now, if you want, what you can do is you can unplug this guy here. I do that as well, just to be overly safe. And then we're going to take our screwdriver. It might be hard to see with the lighting here. Take this screwdriver here, and we're just going to remove each one of these screws, as you see here, holding the panel in place. Okay. And you just kind of pull up a little bit, and this piece will come out. This is a thermal fuse, and this thermal fuse went out, and when this fuse goes out, I'll show you the piece here. When that fuse goes out, what happens is it doesn't bridge the gap for the power. And the reason why I know this is the problem is because, and I wouldn't suggest anybody doing this, but right here where these two blue wires are, what I did was, to see whether or not it was the thermal fuse, I just put the two wires together, plugged the dryer back in, and it worked. The thermal fuse is designed to where if the dryer gets a little too hot, obviously it trips that fuse. So we're going to go ahead and install this here. Maybe. It should fit right in there. I'll get it going. And then the back of that fuse just slides right into that slot. Get it nice and snug. And we're going to take our two pieces here, these two wires, and we're just going to connect them up. Slide one here, one on the other. Now before I button everything up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this guy back in right here, and we're going to come back over to the fuse box, the breaker box. I'm going to turn the dryer back on, and then let's see if it'll run. And it's running. At first I thought maybe it was the door switch, but it's not. It's the thermal fuse. That's the first thing I would check whenever you're going to, if your dryer all of a sudden just quits working on you. That's the first thing I would check, is the thermal fuse right there. Again, it's a $5 part. Yeah, this is an old dryer. I've had it for, oh gosh, maybe 8-9 years now. No need to replace the dryer whenever that one works just fine. Looks a little cosmetically ugly, but if it dries, it's good to go. Alright, I want to show you guys right here. There's a lip that goes on the inside of the dryer, so you want to make sure you get that lip lined up as best as you can. Give it one more final test, make sure everything is good to go. Turn it on, and there you have it. That's a $5 part. I highly suggest that's what I would test first. Anybody can do this at home. If that's not your issue, then I'm not sure what else to tell you, but I was lucky enough to just problem solve that really quickly, and that's how you change out your thermal fuse on a dryer.